Hi, in this session we continue on the Eightfold Path. This time it's all about mindfulness, which is such a wonderful word. And what that means is being mindful of how you are acting, reacting, thinking, viewing, all of the previous aspects of the path, and staying in awareness all the time. Yes, that is extremely difficult to do, but it's essential. In order to allow your spiritual self to manifest and allow yourself to reach that Buddha level of enlightenment, you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful of what you're hearing so that it doesn't trigger a subconscious concept that stimulates an emotional negative reaction. You have to be mindful of what you're looking at, so that what you see, again, doesn't stimulate a negative emotional reaction. You have to be mindful of what you do, what efforts you put out, what thoughts you put out. Mindfulness really means, on some levels, being totally aware and conscious on a consistent level. Yes, it's difficult to do. However, if you work at it, you will grow your attention, your awareness, your consciousness incrementally. However, you got to work at it. You got to practice it. You've got to do it on a moment-by-moment basis. And maybe what you do is you start out on an hourly basis, trying to be mindful of what you have to do. You know, it's part of your effort. It's part of your livelihood. And doing it to the best of your ability. Then you bring it down to, 30 minutes. What went on in the last 30 minutes? What do I need to pay attention to? What transpired? This is where the language of symbology comes in. It helps you to be mindful, because when you're reading symbols, what that tells you is what pattern of behavior you're manifesting. And when you can see the pattern of behavior you're manifesting, two things become apparent. Number one, three things. Number one, what the expectation is, because if you know the pattern, you know what the goal and the result is. Number two, a symbol will tell you where in the pattern you are, so you don't have to allow it to manifest the way it has always manifested. And third, knowing the pattern you're in will also give you an insight into the concept behind it. That kind of mindfulness helps you gain greater control over your emotional actions and reactions. It also helps grow your awareness and consciousness on every level. So be mindful of your view, your thoughts, your livelihood, your speech, and your efforts. Those are some of the things that we all need to be mindful of. Anyway, take care and be aware. Make the effort to be mindful about everything that's going on around you, because your mind is constantly communicating with you through your personal language of symbols. If you want to know more about it, I have this dictionary that is free at kudateachings.org, this organization. That will help you begin to see things from a symbolic point of view. All of the things that I talk about from a symbolic point of view are from a universal teachings point of view. What's more important than the universal teachings are your own personal association. As an example, as a child, I was attacked by a black Cocker Spaniel. So for me, a black Cocker Spaniel represents fear. When I see one, I know that fear is operating in my life in some way, shape, or form. However, from a universal perspective, all dogs are companionship, friendship. Okay? That's the man's best friend. That's the association with the dog. So that's the difference between a universal perspective and a personal, emotional association. The Dream Dictionary will help you find your personal, emotional by first giving you a universal perspective. So if you have any questions, you can always reach me here. I'm available. I'm here to help. Take care Be mindful of your actions today, your reactions, and the things you say to others. And on that note, God bless, take care, and be well.